is our country, Kenya, safe? If our airport can be raided by people from Kibera who are not armed, let us argue this way. Okay. People from Kibera, people from Kawangware, people from Madare, and they were not armed. They were just ordinary citizens, good citizens who are just mourning. And they raided an airport which is guarded by GSU, NYS, and a contingent of KDF that has a camp inside the airport. By tomorrow, you see some things happening. And this might lead, I'm not saying it will, might lead to our president being forced.
Mambo VP, of course, if you see Apostle Ndura Waruinge, just know it's about to go down. Mtumishi, uko vipi?
Sasa najua stories za jaba zimefika mwisho. There's these guys who've been writing, I always go through the comments section, and I will find every time these guys were asking, this guy told us about Nusumurigoti. Now where is it? Where is Nusumurigoti? Now, Nusumurigoti has come, has gone. Do they have another question?
Mambo ni mengi, masaa ndio machache.
Masaa ndio machache.
Lakini kwa
so
ground,
what do you want us to tackle now?
Watu wameniambia, if you don't bring Apostle Ndura Waruinge, we might go on strike.
To demonstrate? Yeah, for sure. What I can say, and the last time I was with you, we were at Uhuru Park. And at least we said something that came also to happen very fast about the breaking news. And also we spoke about the Kalonzo factor in the launch of his party, new political party, because he launched a new political party.
Yeah.
And also a manifesto and a new flag. And did you notice something? One of the flags were there in front was at half-mast.
No, I didn't notice.
Then when they got there to the main event, the flag up there, he commented and he said, "We don't know who else Ruto has killed," because you can see the flag is dropping down, and many things were happening. So one of the things I want to send my condolences to the family of the late Honorable Prime Minister Raila Odinga. And also the condolences to the President of the Republic of Kenya and the people, and more especially the ODM fraternity, that all these things, they do happen and they come and go. What happens is that many people might think that when we prophesy on somebody's death or something is about to happen, they think that we are enemies to those people. We are just amplifiers. We amplify what God has spoken to us. And some other people have been asking, saying that this is a prophet of doom, this is a prophet of what? I've never said I'm a prophet. What I am is that I hold a prophetic office. You can be a prophet, but without a prophetic office. When you have a prophetic office, what you say do happen. You don't need to have slept to dream. You don't need to have inspired by something else. No, what you say. If you say this will happen, when you have a prophetic office, it happens. People like Moses, they had prophetic offices. When they were told by God, what are you holding in the hand? He say, I'm holding a staff. Then he drops the staff becomes a snake. People like Joshua, people like Elisha, Elijah, they had prophetic offices. And you see, how Elijah did his miracles is not formulated. It's not a formula. Because he was called and told that we were cutting this tree, and as we are cutting, the axe just dropped fell in the water.
Sank.
So what did he has? He just cut a branch of a tree, dropped it, pulled the axe from the water. That's not a formula. It is because he is holding a prophetic power as a prophetic office. He's not a prophet, but a prophetic office. When you have a prophetic office like Raila had a prophetic office. Another person that had a prophetic office is Moi and Kenyatta. These others do not have a prophetic office. These others are just here and there. They are in because of circumstances. Like a person like Uhuru was in because of Mungiki. Did you know that? It is this case that was taken to ICC. And then Kikuyu said, we are going to own our son. He is not going to be taken to jail. Then Ruto comes out of the product, out of what happened to Uhuru. And because Uhuru wanted to push for Raila, and the Kikuyu said, no, we are going to support this because these are circumstantial presidents. They are not actual presidents. If you look at Kibaki, it is Raila was angry with Moi. He came to punish Moi by putting Kibaki. He said Kibaki tosha. So these are kind of people that we call they are circumstantial leadership presidencies. But Kenyatta and Moi, they were real men holding prophetic offices, and they were controlling because their word was power. And this is what they never pushed it. They never said, "Aki ya Mungu, hii kitu itafanyika. Aki ya Mungu nitafanya." I swear. They don't swear. They just talk. Like how JM, have you ever read how JM died? JM, it was that they went to State House and they told Kenyatta, this guy is really messing up the government. And he was there. And Kenyatta told this guy, niondoleni huyu mtu hapa. For them, interpretation was that go and kill. But Kenyatta did not mean to kill. So these are the things that have been happening in this country. And more especially during the death of Baba, there were, of course, so many speculations. Some said he died in Kenya, he's still in Kenya, he's in the Lee mortuary. Because, of course, when the first rumors came, I went to passed around the Lee mortuary, and I would see GSU guarding the mortuary. I told myself, could be themselves here, but because of tension in this country, they want to cool the tension, they want to cool everything. Though I didn't conclusively conclude that this guy was here. But now as we are talking, if you ever try to convince somebody that this guy died in India, they will throw stones at you. There are many gaps that were left that are unanswered. And this one major gap that was left unanswered is how he was handled at the airport. You know, that was total mismanagement of security system. This airport is one that has been ratified by IAT, International Airport Transport. IATA is ratified as one of the best airports in Africa. From South Africa, Cairo, Morocco, Jomo Kenyatta is one of the best approved of the security ratings are
international standards,
very international standard. But watch this. I saw Ndudi inside the runway. I saw Ndudi there. I saw people from Kibera. I know my friends who are Kibera. They had a selfie inside a plane and saying Baba has given them a passport to go to the airport. That was so scary. It might be, to many people, it's fun. But if you go critically, if I was Ruto, I will sack the national intelligence guy. I will sack the KDF guy. I will sack Murkomen. I will sack the police, the GSU. That is total mismanagement of our airport. Imagine how many points we dropped. Yes, we love Baba. Yes, we love Baba. He died. We are sympathetic to that cause. But at the expense of national security, at the expense of degrading our own airport. How many Muzungus that were there that had come for tourism will never come back to Kenya again? How many people are, how is the world viewing our airport? You say airport is a security zone, tamper-proof. Now, Ndudi was there. People were in the runway. Planes were vandalized. What kind of a security is that? Is it that it was by design, or it was coincidental, or was it ignorant? Because what I know, there are two institutions that they work with precision. The intelligence institution and the KDF. The Kenya Airport Authority, or Jomo Kenyatta Airport, is guarded by two forces, the GSU and also the Kenya Armed Forces, artillery, the one that are on the other side of the compound. They're the one who mans the entire airport. And you've been telling us that the airport cannot be raided.
Cannot be invaded.
Cannot be invaded. And you saw what was happening. So how many drugs, if there were drug traffickers, how many drugs were trafficked? If there was something sinister or there's a deal that was going on, how many of these things happened without our knowledge? So meaning our security system failed completely. What I know about the NSIS are the people who work ahead of us by 10 years. The KDF, they have their own intelligence system.
The military intelligence.
The military intelligence that also works ahead 10 years. These people, they knew if at all Raila died in India and he was to be flown in by KQ, then they knew and they have arrangement on how to handle a situation. They have the systems to handle the situation. We have intelligence, the civilian intelligence, that could have fed the entire system that this is a possibility. Baba is loved. Baba has fanatical following. Baba now, the emotional damage that can be caused by the death of Baba, we must be extra careful. Number two, all the way from Kibera, from Kawangware, from Dagoretti, from Mathare, all these, because these people came from all over Nairobi, others came from Kisumu. Didn't we have an intelligence system that could have tapped on how the arrangements are being done? Didn't we have somebody on the ground that could have relayed the same information to the systems that this is a possibility? And then go around Cabanas, put a seal around Cabanas, put a seal completely that nobody will go unless checked, unless allowed, so that we can have the removal of the body of Raila back to the people, then taken to wherever the stadiums. That was a total security lapse, which is cause of an alarm for this nation. We are not safe.
Do you think they underestimated Raila's followers?
No. The intelligence system has a data of the intelligence of the Raila followers. That's a civilian intelligence, they have a data. The army intelligence, they have a data. We people, the politicians, have a data by knowing who Baba is. Baba is an enigma. Baba is not a human being. Baba was a spirit. People know it. When Baba says this is the direction, it goes that way. Baba was a president. You know, when I told you we will have a new president by April, you didn't know what I was saying. Baba became the president of Kenya April when they signed this agreement.
MOU.
April, the MOU. He became the president. Kibaki ceded all his power to Baba. Baba was ruling the nation. Baba was the president. So intelligence system, they knew that Baba is the president. Ruto is not the president, it's Baba who is the president. So we go to Kahariri, he will tell you, when a person of that magnitude dies, they have plans on how to have, they have drills, they have practiced, they know in case, like now, in case and God forbid, Ruto is not in power, they know what to do. In case there's a vacuum in the country, they know who to become the president, who to become the minister within the military ranks. They have a parallel government existing on standby at every single second. The KDF has a parallel government. In case this happens, what happens? In case their deputy is not there, president is not there, who takes over? Could it be, yes, the speaker, but they have a parallel government that exists. They have a minister for agriculture in KDF. They have a minister for defense in KDF. They have a minister for finance in KDF. They have a minister for what? They have their own TV and radio station.
They have their own structure.
They have a government structure equivalent to a civilian structure. In case of this is what happened. In case of a president dies, they know how, if it's a Luo president, they know how because first you are a Luo before you become a Kenyan, you become a Luo. So they know how Luos behave when somebody dies. They know how Luos mourn. They know how Luos characterize all the entire system. They come back to Kikuyus, they know how a Kikuyu behaves. They go to Kalenjins, they know how Kalenjins behave. So they have the intelligence structure, intelligence write-ups on how to handle each and everything. They knew Baba is an old man. He can pass on at any time because everything to KDF is no chance. There is no chance in KDF systems. They know you can die, you can be gunned, you can be sick. This is natural. This is something that happens. So they have every plan. If so and so dies, this is how we can be able to handle this country, this situation. If so and so dies, this is how we can handle. They knew what was happening. They knew what they can be able to do. They knew what can be able to be done. They knew how to avert this. But for me, I think because of this rumor that this Mzee is still in Kenya, is dead, but is in somewhere in a mortuary, somewhere hidden. Could it be? I'm not disputing because this is something personal to the family. I'm not disputing anything whether he died in Kenya or he did not die in Kenya. He died. So that is not a matter of arguing that he died or he did not die. He died in Kenya or he died in Uganda or he died in Mozambique. Whatever the factor all revolves says, the man died. So there has to be a preparation for his burial. And if he died in India, he will be brought back. How will he be brought back? Where will he be taken first? What will happen to him? And this is the organizational capacity of the sitting KDF personalities who are supposed to manage. They have a committee, they have a system that does that. And also we have the Department of Defense that was supposed to overlook everything and to check on everything and control the whole situation. So when we're looking at such a situation, we look at the security of the nation first, not at the person who died, not what these people will do. But first of all, is security of the nation. What if Raila dies? Is Kenya going to be
okay?
They have that question. Way before they have that.
So they even know, they already asked the question, what if the president is not alive?
If not alive,
what should we do next?
They have it.
They are prepared for any eventuality.
They are prepared for every and any eventuality. If this works, if this happens, how do we do? And if we can look at from the post-election violence, 2007, 2008, things have been happening. And we have now an experience of how to handle a situation. Because previously we never had an experience of the magnitude of 2007, 2008. But after that, there is a committee that sat down and organized themselves and had solutions for every question they were asking. So my question was here, is our country, Kenya, safe? For me, I will rate them, out of 10, I will rate 1%. We are not safe at all. If you cannot handle a small issue like that, if our airport can be raided by people from Kibera who are not armed, let us argue this way. People from Kibera, people from Kawangware, people from Madare, and they were not armed. They were just ordinary citizens, good citizens who were just mourning. And they raided an airport which is guarded by GSU, NYS, and a contingent of KDF that has a camp inside the airport. That tells you a lot. So
you mean the airport is already exposed?
We are not safe. The airport is not safe. And therefore, Kenya is not safe. Now, put that aside. They came to parliament. They invaded parliament. Again. The same people who invaded. So what is the reflexes of our security system? because they are supposed to act with precision. What are the reflexes? That yes, this has happened. Can it be repeated? Was it repeated? Yes, it was repeated. Again, they were in the parliament.
Actually, I saw one guy outside the parliament. He went kwa huo mlingoti wa bendera, akapanda akashusha bendera nayo.
Yes, they brought down the flags inside the parliament. That it's like they didn't learn anything when the Gen Z invaded the parliament. So parliament is supposed to be guarded also by the GSU and the KDF and the police and the intelligence system. This was invaded. Now from there, they had to run to take the body to Kasarani.
They changed from Lee funeral, wakasema wacha.
Waenda Kasarani. So you see, there is no plan. Yeah. They are forced to change plans. Some other guys went to, I don't know whether you know, they went to Karen, kwa Raila.
Yeah.
And they vandalized the home of Raila. They vandalized. Where was this strategic plan to make sure Raila's place is safe, parliament is safe? Because they knew this man is going to be taken to parliament, this man is going to be taken to Lee, this man is going to be taken for viewing all over the country. Where was these arrangements? Where was these plans to make sure that this works? Our KDF, our intelligence, our president, the planning committee, they all failed this nation. Somebody owes an apology to this nation. Either Murkomen has to tell us what happened. The stampede that was in Kasarani.
And several people died.
Look at Kasarani. The newly refurbished stadium was vandalized. If CAF to come today and inspect, Kasarani is blocked. By what? An event that was going to take 72 hours. An event of a dead person. Yes, we don't demean him. An event of a dead person at the expense of futuristic of this nation. No planning. So it was either by design to disrupt the whole thing, or somebody just refused to listen to the NSIS, or somebody just ignored, or the NIS people never had a clue of what was going on. Either one of the body refused. The president himself was privy aware of what was to happen. He was aware because he has been briefed by the intelligence system. They knew this man is sick. They knew this man can go anytime. They knew because the intelligence of this country, they know how sick you are, more especially the people, the public figures. They know where you sleep, what you eat. They know all your girlfriends. They even know the marks of your body. They know how many teeth you have. They know. They have the report for you. They have economical report for every person. They have social report. They have report for what I did on Sunday here in church. You see? So this is not something that you can say it got them by surprise.
So you feel maybe
whoever took Raila from this country to go for medication in India, they knew Mzee has been taken for medication. They had somebody. I understand this guy, the bodyguard, is a KDF guy.
Actually, he's not an officer. The Ogeta, Maurice Ogeta. He has several police officers, but for Maurice Ogeta, he's just a private security officer
who communicates with the intelligence system for the safety of the prime minister, because prime minister is a property of the nation. Whether you're retired or not, you are under scrutiny 24/7. They want to keep you safe because that's the work of the intelligence system, to keep you safe. So they got taps with the family member, they got taps with the politician around you, they got tap with the people who are manning you. They even got tap. They traveled with him. When Wamonyoro went to America, they had 40 people who traveled with him
beforehand. Actually,
yes. They know where he's going, who is going to be visited, what he's going to eat, wherever. They know. If they want to just crush him. Sometimes when I see Wamonyoro talking a lot of things, I see like he does not understand, because he was part of the intelligence, the special branch then, and he knows how powerful this thing is. So for me, and I want to end it there, is that Murkomen and the Minister for Defense should have resigned by yesterday. It was a total failure for this nation. Total shame. Total shame. We have never had a shame similar to that. Look again. They have seen the airport, what happened. They have seen the parliament, what happened. They wait and Kasarani. Then at the grave,
They did whatever they did. They
did the same thing. They vandalized the same thing. Is it that these people are powerful than the... Where did it... Why? How again? How did it, what happened? Again, they vandalized at the grave. Was it a spirit that was vandalizing?
And actually also at Karen, when the president was there condoling with Raila's family,
Yes.
few people started chanting Ruto must go.
Yes.
Inside Karen.
Inside Karen, where the president was in. So asking yourself, is it that is Ruto that is ignoring the intelligence advice, or is there intelligent advisors who are not capable? Where did we go wrong with our intelligence? During the Kibaki season, intelligence was super. Moi region, we had the best intelligence. When Kenyatta was in power, the best intelligence. What could be the lapses?
Do you feel there is
who is not listening to who?
Is there
or
a
who is
disconnect?
not advising who?
Is there a disconnect between the intelligence?
Complete disconnect. And that's why I'm telling you, we are not safe. And more especially, our president is not safe. He's not safe. If our airport can be raided by civilian, by what?
A civilian.
Meaning an army cannot stop a civilian from getting into the airport, no matter the situation, because the security was fast. Leave alone the man who has died, security was fast. Even security to the family members was fast. And this is, remember, the dignitaries of the government were all there. The deputy president was there. The speakers of the National Assembly were there. Every person, all the dignitaries of the country were at the airport. They were exposed to the entire. Somebody could have even touched the entire airport. Ingechomwa na ingechomeka. Na wameshika, wako kwa kiwanja katikati. So hata gari ya kuzima moto haingeingia. And you did not see KDF getting there. So there must be something that is not right. And this is an exposure to the president. This is an exposure to the entire nation. He's been exposed. He is naked. The king is naked. This is a dead person. You are alive. He was at Kasarani. The president was he not at Kasarani?
He was.
They were forced to view the body inside a place that was locked. The entire president of this nation.
A whole president.
Our own president. That he could not be able to go to the stadium like others to view the body out there. The body was hidden inside the VIP place. That is where they viewed the body. That is where Uhuru viewed the body. That's where Ruto viewed the body, and the dignitaries viewed the body. But obviously, when Kibaki was died, we viewed the body in front of everybody. Moi, they viewed the body. Yes, you will say that hawa ni wafuasi wa baba, but how? When we have the army, when you have the GSU, military police, how? That the president cannot sit down and listen to people speak as people eulogize this great man of this country. The president should crack a whip, sack Murkomen first, so he pan to go. Then the other teams to be questioned. Did you say this? Did you say this? But for political reasons, the politician need to go home. Again, another lapse. The parliament hurriedly passes a law. There were 8 laws or 18? 8. Very quickly, one which is a volatile. One is a law that is very controversial. That it is touching the same people that entered parliament. The same people who nearly caused Ruto to run away from this nation. You are touching them. Now see, after this, the one person is waited to trigger. Any person will trigger. They will not care whether they are going to be arrested or not be arrested. They will trigger. And you will see by tomorrow, maybe they're saying tomorrow, by tomorrow you see some things happening. And this might lead, I'm not saying it will, might lead to our president being forced to make decisions that are not very good